Mentioned Judah Mintz initiating the offense to the corner. Jalen Slauson getting a start, losing the handle. Caleb Daniels comes away with the Brooklyn steal. Able to find the roller and the first hoop.
Trying to put it all together. What's his best position? Doesn't shoot it well enough to be maybe a stretch 4. But at that 5 position, his skill set, he could pose some problems.
They sparked their win the other night as well with 8 points in the first 2023. The award you mentioned at Furman, the SoCon Player of the Year. Then got a look in the league that first season in Sacramento. Dozen games, sparse minutes.
You and I interviewed Lamont Parrish the other day, and we talked about that SoCon championship game. That was against
26 points in this event against Memphis, and he did it without making a 3. That's hard to do, to get 26 without a perimeter jumper. Off the second miss,
Now this summer is important for him to showcase. He's grown in those areas. So far in 3 games, he's averaged 7 minutes, 3.3 points. And today with his teammates, he's getting a rest. He got the start and more opportunity. Now I've been with him, and after I talked to him so much and covered him throughout that season, he told me many times he's just happy and grateful to be here, and he's getting used to all the
with his most recent knee surgery and get him back healthy. Look out.
I was just about to say that. That's a big just right now. and it's still pretty gray.
And back-to-back a lot. And they've shown you that they're capable of filling your shoes. They're going to have more on their plate. And again, you have VJ Hedgecombe to that.
Look out! Some right-handed. Todorovic off the sideline trigger. Blocked from behind. Justin Hamilton. Bamba brings the whistle and finishes through. Did the college tour, went from Pullman, Washington, 3 years at Washington State, back to the East Coast, 1 year at Villanova, and finished with Dana Altman in Eugene. Short clock here with 5. Step back for Terry Roberts off the.
It's too early for me to have you make your picks for the semifinals.
You know what? Let's tease that ahead for fourth quarter. Now Mintz back to work. Hangs and hits. No. Well defended there by Daniels. Cut off at the baseline. Nice find. Ray Davis turns down the 3 to put it down and comes away with the assist. Now 2 of 5 from the perimeter. Samuel gets another tip in. Almanza. Now the other way. Right on target for Aroma. Could not finish. 3 goes down for St. Thomas. He's given the Sixers a nice lift in this opening half off the bench.
Great look and vision, and the balls came by Honest Silas and St. Thomas just lacing it.
Olivari back in. We approach the final minute. Daniels blocks the putback and a foul.
Sometimes they want me to rest, yeah.
Draft night. How was the feeling?
Draft night? Man, that was amazing. Obviously, you know, it's hard to really even explain it when, you know, of being stronger. Being able to get to the paint builds out of being stronger, right? But I think this is something that I really need to improve my game at, is really the paint touches, right? Because I believe get to the paint on 2 feet, on, you know, create for others, and this is where this is my strong side, right?
Intentional.
Yeah.
All right.
Got a guy?
Well, I thought you might want to nominate like a Ned or a Sixer here. Like we're teasing our fourth quarter. I'll say this about Nick Clifford. Maybe not a sleeper based on where we got to in June, but Davis lines up a 3. And the putback from Samuels. Knocked down. Mark Armstrong's had some big moments on the final day here in Vegas for the Sixers. But left too much time for Hamilton on the count. 1 minute into the fourth, Armstrong dancing. Couldn't knock it down. Hamilton clears the glass. Here comes Caleb Daniels.
That's a big difference, too, is that Brooklyn doesn't have the guys like Philly right now just beating you off the bounce and creating. Defensively, it's just, for what I've seen, I give them a nod. What about you?
Is it weak to just go OKC because they're winning everything right now?
I mean, it's part of the process, part of the journey.
Terry Roberts, a rookie from Georgia. From the corner, Caleb Daniel. There it is.
Gets one to go down.
Andrew Funk. Olivari answers right back. 4 left. Mintz trying to create. Late clock flip. That goes begging. Daniels brings in the board.
Got numbers if they continue to push it.
Awoma into the lane. Trail 3. Nelson. Got it.
Stay down.
5 to shoot as he discards a defender. Can't put it through. Half the crowd was out of their seats for that one. There it is. Whistle the move with numbers. The Brooklyn Nets trail with Daniels. Could not get the shot off. It's blocked.
Crutcher, a 3. Honeycombing in and out. And the rebound to Grant Nelson. Nets losing to the Knicks yesterday, 97-93. Shot just 5 of 25 from beyond the arc. Daniels on the feed. Wolf, one-on-one with Skal Labissiere. Crashing into the lane today, on and off. Most prominently with the Sacramento Kings, and he fills it up in the lane to tie the game at 2. Good run out and a finish. Really, both of these teams, Isaiah, what they're looking to do better next year than last year is just flat out shoot the basketball. Oh my! Well, Pope, good veteran leader, good 3-and-D guy. Cole Anthony was also in that deal. Now he's reached a buyout agreement with Memphis, so Cole Anthony will be looking for a new home. Joman.
Love to pick up a vein for Orlando. He's gonna pay out big time.
A-plus player, A-plus person. Shot clock down to 5. Wolf turning. Penda rises. It's a 3 off the back iron. Rebound captured by Nelson for Brooklyn. Wolf, tough catch in traffic. Triple team. Ball on the floor, but is able to maintain possession. Quincy Olivari is in for the first time this afternoon.
To winning and going to Brooklyn, he might not have as much success as he did in Denver, but he may have a better time playing.
There's something to be said for the playing and productive veteran. Get some of that veteran leadership in there. Pretty hook by
Tate, as he had the opportunity to, gives him a unique advantage coming into the NBA.
Lauren, you got more on Joman.
Yeah, I do. He even said, though, coming into Summer League, that the NBA pace and physicality have been a step up. He said, it's like when I first got to the Big 12.
Skip pass, Akins behind a Kelly screen. Short with a 3, and it's run down in the corner. Final 37 seconds of the first period. Nets, the lead in the leather, up 2. Samuel trying to clear it off the bounce. Ball fake, up, under, yes, and the foul.
Come up with it.
Yeah.
And they finish at the rim. But loose ball in the Summer League, these guys are hustling. They're trying to make the team, so they're fighting for every loose ball. Nice.
Samuel with that pretty and one and a lob finish. Here's Olivari. Made 1-3, missed that one. Offensive rebound. Davis curls in the lane, flares it out. 3 ball is long by Moore. Here come the Nets. Stopping on a dime. Daniels hooks, hits, and
Offensively, playing well, but not good enough.
Marcus Williams short with a 3. Joman got some medical attention while he was out of the game. You see the sleeve on the left elbow. Awoma steps through off glass. Tosan Awoma.
Oh, slow-mo, he just slow.
One of my all-time favorite people in the NBA, Kyle Anderson. You talk about a pro's pro and a pretty 3. Wolf, unguarded for 3, and it's through.
Tonight we have some familiarity in terms of players playing together, understanding the system, consequently less turnovers.
Only 6 miscues by Brooklyn. Out of the double team, great pass. Wolf, the finish to this. That'll be determined. Trying to figure out who the top 4 teams are going to be. Owoma misfires on a 3. Wolf, nice dish. Owoma knows exactly what to do with it.
How physical he's going to be, and his shot's going to just keep getting better. He's going to be a player in this league.
Crutcher with a miss. Daniels the rebound. Owoma finishes at the rim. Kyler Kelly back in for Orlando. Owoma has all 6 Brooklyn points in the period. Wolf, a 3. It's through. Is right now.
Well, a couple things. You can look at the finals this year, actually the whole postseason.
Right.
Great, compelling, competitive play. Guys are giving a lot of intensity and effort. Our officials match that sort of intensity and effort with their calls. And then certainly the coaching strategy that goes into the postseason. So all of that being said, it was great to see the finals the way it played out. Obviously Indiana and good. But at the same time, we feel like what's been accomplished over the last 3 years, we're not resting on our laurels. But under the last 3 years, under the leadership of Joe Dumars in basketball operations, he always says, let's clean up the game. So think about non-basketball moves, transition with the NBA Emirates in the NBA Cup. And so there's some things that they're excited about to really kind of own there and see how we can make some changes. That's